Hi, Chad here with Purple Collar Life. First of all, make sure you click that subscribe button below. If you haven't watched video number 70 yet that explains our milestone giveaway, make sure you check that out after you watch this video. So, I came out the other day to do some work on the John Deere, went to turn it over, it started turning over at normal speed, and then all of a sudden it just died. So I threw the trickle charger on it, and it's giving me the flashing, the battery's bad symbol. So it's a little bit harder to get into the battery with the bucket on, but we'll go ahead and make the best of it. I brought out a couple tools, the battery tester, some wrenches to get the battery out, and we'll get started getting the battery out of here so we can test it. And if we need a replacement, I'm hoping to go tonight to get a replacement, get it put back in here. It's starting to get colder at night. It's been in the 30s at night now, so I want to make sure I have a good battery in here to get me through the fall and winter when I really need this thing to run. Go ahead and disconnect the charger. And I've never replaced this battery, so I'm pretty sure I know how to get to it. I can see it. It's locked down in there underneath the lights and everything. So this battery's held up really well to be as old as it is, and I've never even had it on a charger before. Now, of course, I use the tractor pretty regularly year round, so we'll start with pulling the side panels off. Looks like I'll need to disconnect the light bulbs. Alright, side panels and front panels are all off. That gives us access to the battery. You can see it's pretty corroded up. Brought a couple more things, some battery cleaner, terminal protector, terminal cleaning tool, and then some other wrenches because these terminal nuts were a lot smaller than I thought they would be. Well, I've been back over to the garage a bunch of times to try to get the right tools. I thought this would be real quick and easy to get these terminals off. No such luck. Made another trip to the garage, brought yet more tools. It's a good thing we have the bucket here because we're filling it up. Spray some coil on that. I need to get that apart. It's now crunch time because I'm 20 minutes from the time that the battery store closes. So I've got to get this thing off of here. Come on. got the battery undone at least, I can replace the terminals. Alright, it was not as easy as I had anticipated. Let's throw the tester on it real quick before we head out, but I'm pretty sure it's bad. Okay, so it was fully charged, so we're going to hold this down for 10 seconds. So it said week, but not far into the week. So I don't know if maybe the issue is just those terminal connectors. But I'm going to take this out to the battery store. We will see if they'll test it, and then we'll get a new one, but we'll definitely need to get some new connectors. Olive and I just got back. We got the new battery here. You can see it's a 51R, 500 cold cranking amps and 615 cranking amps. It's from the Napa store. We could have got it a little cheaper. This was $125. Could have got it a little cheaper at Walmart, but I'm always willing to spend more. The Napa is locally owned, the same people that own the dealership where I got the John Deere tractor. It's actually in the same building. It's attached. So I'm happy to support the local business owners when I get the chance. If it means spending 10 or 20 bucks more, I'm okay with that. I needed to get, of course, the new ends for the plugs. So we'll get that wired up and we'll get the John Deere running. Just in case you didn't believe me, here's the tools that we're up to now. So probably just haul those over to the garage in the bucket. We're gonna get the ends all cleaned up first and set before we put the battery in place. I like out at that Napa that the people are kind and ready to help you and knowledgeable. I had to buy these new clamp ends for the terminals, 2 different kinds of ends. I went in literally 5 minutes before they were closing for a Friday night. They couldn't have been better. And like I said, I'm always willing to pay a little more to support the local businesses. I think this one actually goes to my lights. And I probably could have tied that right in with that, but I think I'm going to put it on the bottom and put a little nut on it. Put an end on it that allows for it to go over that. That. Perfect. I keep these assorted connection kit tools in the camper because when you're traveling you never know what you're going to need. But they're also handy for situations like this. Need a little nut for on the end of there. So this will be on like that. Just like this. That is perfect. They used to say on the A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together. People sometimes ask me, what does purple collar life mean? This is a good example of it. I think I work a typically white collar job, and I think there's sometimes an impression that people who work in an office or people who have a management role can't do any blue collar type tasks, and really that's what purple collar means. It means someone who does a combination of white collar work and blue collar work. And this is something that maybe some people would have taken to or had the dealership come pick up. It was something that I knew I could replace a battery. I've done battery replacements before, not in this tractor, but in vehicles. So it's something I'm able to do, something I actually enjoy doing. Really glad this happened now, not in the dead of winter. My garage or my building, neither one have heat. Obviously they stay warmer than just being out in the weather. It's much better working environments than just being out in the cold weather. But it's not warm. My hands don't work as well with gloves. These are a 10 millimeter. So this is a 75-month battery, so I'm counting on you guys to keep track for me. 75 months from now, it is currently September 2020. Now this goes over top of there, along with the cord that powers our LED light bar. And put that underneath. Every nut used in this process is a different size. That's why I ended up needing so many tools. Good on that side. Get the negatives on. It's a 1/2 inch, pretty standard for battery terminals. Looks like we do have power. So before I put everything back on, I'm going to start it, make sure everything looks like it's okay. Let's give it a try. Perfect. So now we should be good, another 75 months. I'm gonna go ahead and put the front panel and the two side panels back on, but I'm happy I got the battery replaced. A good time of year to do that. And if you like videos like this, make sure you click that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, go back and watch video number 70 that talks about our milestone giveaways. I'd like to make sure that you get a chance to win that $50 from Amazon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.